baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I forgot to put on his jersey, but we got big news on Trevor Bauer. So if you're as excited as I am, if you are excited, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Because we bring nothing but the truth, baby. Yeah. Oh my God, do I have news about Bauer? Press that post notification bell so you never miss another one of these. Let me calm down my excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, that's empty. Ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Bauer has pretty much been vindicated, baby. I mean, what else can you ask for as a Dodger fan, right? Trevor Bauer got some good news today because the district attorney of Pasadena said they cannot file charges beyond a reasonable doubt that Trevor Bauer did what he did. I know there's legal, technical, terms and things they said. I ain't even going to read their statement. I understand it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been waiting for this news since this stupidity hit because Trevor Bauer's tweet was correct. There's two people here who know what happened. It's a he said, she said. And that's what the judge said. That's what the district attorney said. That they cannot find a reason for the restraining order, nor that Trevor Bauer did anything wrong. And Trevor Bauer said there's one person that's a habitual liar, and then there's someone who never even spoke about the situation like she did. Boom, baby! 2-0! 2-0 so far. We know Trevor Bauer didn't do any of this. Look, did he perform the sexual acts? Did he hit her? Did he do all of that? Okay, sure. But text messages prove, hey, she wanted it. And the judge even said that. And the judge even said, hey, there's no merit here. So the district attorney has now said it too. So I feel vindicated. Me! Because you know how much hate I got on my other channel and this channel and people that I would talk to about this? You don't know what you're talking about. There's a difference between consent and non-consent and this and that and sexual assault and rape. You need an education. You're just a typical man. Ha ha. I feel vindicated. I told everyone on my other channel, I have told you before on this channel, J Sports viewers, the little that there are, that this was all false. This lady was lying. Lindsey Hill is her name. She was lying for money. And I mean, she said it herself. I want to be a baseball wife. She said it. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I mean, she lied. So now that I've done my dance, oh wait, Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer. As I don't wear his jersey for this. I was that excited. This came out a couple hours ago, but I still got to talk about it, baby. Listen. This is something I've been looking forward to doing. Okay? But let me go over this. So look, there's so much to this. Because right now the Dodgers ain't saying anything. They're going, MLB, please help us. Release your investigation, dumbass investigation. I love the MLB for this reason, right? Hey, the cops said there was nothing wrong. But we're going to ignore the cops. So let's make up our own rules. Amazing, right? So, look, right now, there could be a chance that he could be suspended. And there will be a chance because Rob Manfred's a dick. And he's a bullcrapper, bullshitter. And he thinks, I got all this power. I'm going to use it. And he thinks, well, just because the cop said he didn't do anything, doesn't mean we don't think that. Doesn't mean we think that. I'm sorry. Well, he wouldn't say I'm sorry. So, look, if he is suspended for, let's say, a year, the Dodgers, that luxury tax comes off their books. Because there's one that comes with every contract or it just in general. So now that comes off their books. That means that Dodgers now have free money to play with. Okay. Now, if he is suspended, he could say, well, look, for a year, he could say, look, I've served 81 games. What do you want? So now, I mean, look, there's 162 games. Right? So he would be able to come back after the All-Star break like Dustin May. Now, Dustin May and Clayton Kershaw, they can't do their rehab, so maybe it'll be later. So he could say, look, I served that. You need to give me credit. Now, if he's suspended for 10 or 20 games, that's another story. He's going to appeal that and say, hey, I served 81 freaking games. They can't go this last season. They could. So he's going to appeal that. He's going to come in guns blazing. Hey, I didn't do it. Because according to the stupid-ass, dumb thing, the sexual assault and domestic abuse, whatever policy that the MLB has, Rob Manfred could still suspend him because, well, I mean, you did something. I don't know what you did, but we believe the woman because you're a part of the Dodgers, and you've also, right? So you've been coming after us as the because we're the MLB and we're dumbasses. We don't know what we're doing. That's what they think. That's what they're saying. So that's what could happen. Now, the Dodgers, will they buy him out? I don't think they would buy him out. I don't think you could go to Mark Walters and say, Andrew Friedman, I don't think he can go back and say, listen, Mark Walters, we want to, that $40 million check you're going to write right now, or that $65 million you owe him, it's not worth it. I wouldn't do it, right? So I don't think that they're going to buy him out. Now, will they trade him? There's a chance that they could say, look, Trevor, we'll trade you. And they might tell another team, we want him out so bad. We owe him, let's say they owe him $40 million. We'll pay $35 million. I doubt they'll do that, but they might say we'll pay $20 million. But they're probably going to need to say, we'll pay him $35 million. You just pay him $5 million. Or if they don't do that, because other teams are probably not going to want him, now they're going to need to decide, do they bring him back to pitch? If he pitches for, I don't think he's going to pitch for the Dodgers. There's a 90% chance he will not pitch for the Dodgers. His chances have gone up. But I'm going to stick with my prediction of 90% he won't come back. Others have taken it up to 85%, saying that's still not a likelihood that he won't pitch. But they're now saying he's got a 20% chance of pitching. Or, I'm sorry, a 15%. Can't do math. Of pitching for the Dodgers. Look, Dodgers suck ass when it comes to pitching right now. Yeah, you got Buehler. Yeah, you got Urias. Dustin May will come back after the All-Star game. Who knows how ready he'll be, if he'll even come back at that time because of the dumb lockout. But the other thing that you got to worry about is, will Clayton Kershaw come back? If Clayton Kershaw comes back, they might go, we actually don't need him. We got Kershaw. But there's a reason he hasn't signed it. It might be they didn't talk about it. He hasn't decided. He probably didn't have time to talk about it. Or maybe he's thinking about going with the Rangers or somebody else. Who knows? Or retiring. We don't know, but if they do get Kershaw, they're probably screw it. If they don't have Kershaw, though, which is my next point, then now they can, Trevor Bauer can go, hey, I should be in here. That's a problem for the rest of the Dodgers. Look, Trevor Bauer is probably the number 3 pitcher on the team. He's that good. Is he a top 10 pitcher? I give him a top 15, probably top 20. But again, and there's a lot of pitchers in the league. Look, he is the number 3, and honestly, Dodgers need a starting ace. You need a starting ace because you're never going to win any games. You lost Scherzer, so you got the money. Come on. So, the next thing here is the culture. There are some Dodger players that do want him back and that do support him, and he thanked them. Hey, thanks for the support. Coaches and teammates and teammates and coaches, whatever. He didn't name them. I think he should have, but that would create more division. I get that. Now look, there are players who will not welcome him back with open arms, and hey, Journey song. Anyway, but and Andrew Friedman, look, his front office and all of them, they're computer analysts and analytical people and a bunch of nerds, but he understands. Hey, I want a good clubhouse. I want a nice culture clubhouse that matters to him. Here's my thought on Dodgers that don't want him back. Shut the F up. F off. You guys need him. Most of the time, y'all can't even hit. So don't even I don't want it back. You don't get to make that decision. Yeah, you're on the team, but guess what? You ain't making that decision. And you guys can't even hit. So you'd save your ass most of the time. So shut up. You need him. Now, Dodger heads on the Dodger Blue channel, they mentioned, the Dodgers walked into this minefield. You know? That's the thing is they walked into this minefield. They knew that he was a bad dude, well, with a bad reputation. Whatever. Do they want to walk into this again? They have a fresh slate. They could either go, hell no, that's where the trade's coming, that's where the suspension's coming, right? Or they could go, hey, look, we know you guys don't want him here at the team, but we need him to win. So here's another proposal they could do. They take him in 2022. He serves his suspension, or maybe he doesn't because he served so many games out. And, he did have a $102 million contract. That's 3 years. They do this. They bring him in, and at the trade deadline in like March, April, or whenever it is, not March, April, June, July, whenever it is, they say, hey, we're going to trade Trevor Bauer for one of your good pitchers over here, you other team. They could do that. I'd be cool with that because it's like, hey, at least he gets to play a little bit. Trevor Bauer said, I can't wait to play for Dodger Blue again. Trevor, I think you're a little, not delusional, but you might be a little delusional, man. You got to realize you got a 10% chance in my book. It was 5. I've increased it to 10. Actually, it was 0. So, hey, went up 10. The other thing that might happen is they might take him for the second year, deal with him, and Trevor Bauer might opt out for the third. Either way, whether he gets suspended for a year, whether he gets suspended for 10, 20, 30 games, whether they buy him out, which I don't think happens, whether he plays a little bit here or he's traded or whatever, Trevor Bauer's getting his money. And he's not going to be a guy that goes, fine, I'll just take $50 million, whatever. Hell no. He's going to be like, no, you give me all that money, boy. You ain't taking any of my money. F off. I want all of it. So, there's so much to this conversation. I would, if I was the MLB, I'd look into the Padres and see if they were paying this girl. Right? And this video's gone on long enough, but man, there's just so much. And I would be very curious to see what happens with Trevor Bauer, because the MLB's after him, like Duncan Dye said on my channel last night. The MLB's after him because he kept going after them for their dumbass rules, including sticky stuff, the foreign substances. So, he made Rob Manfred look like a chump, and I said that. So, a couple other things. I'm going to say this again, as I have in almost every Trevor Bauer video I've ever done. To all my men, if you're rich and famous, good luck. Girls are going to be able to find you and do whatever they want to you. But at least try, and even, right, try and live poor a little bit for them. But if you are well off, you are a rich, wealthy business owner, and you are not famous, let's say you work for an investment bank, you work for an equity firm, you work as a lawyer, and you're well off. Don't bring the girl to your 6-7 bedroom home with a nice 2-3 acre backyard and lot and a pool and a rooftop deck and your nice French sliding doors to the outdoor kitchen and really nice luxurious home theater and each room has TVs and lot. You bring them to a nice, well, not even nice, just a moderately cool, nice condo that they could afford. And you say, this is my house. It's a 1-bedroom. You just take them there in your Toyota. You don't take them in your Mercedes-Benz, in your Aston Martin, in your Range Rover. Nothing like that. In your Tesla, in your Lexus. No. And to all my ladies, I have to say this because then I'm going to get attacked for, you're just protecting the man. To all the ladies, if you are rich and famous, still try that method. If you are not famous, but you are a rich lady, you work at an investment bank, an equity firm, you're a lawyer, you're a consultant, you got an interior design business, you got an art business, whatever you have, and it's making you hundreds of thousands to tens of millions to hundreds of millions of dollars. You don't bring a guy that you're hooking up with to your nice 7-bedroom house with the home theater, the outdoor kitchen, the French doors, the nice bedrooms with TVs, the roof deck, your pool deck, your 2-acre backyard, 3-acre, whatever. You don't bring him there. You bring him to your condo or your 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom house that's moderately priced where he could even afford it. And you say, this is my house. And you bring him in your Toyota. None of the other smart, amazing cars. Those other luxury cars. That's how you stay out of this crap. So that's the one thing. Number two, hey, I'm awesome. I was right. They were wrong. This is amazing. So I've been going at this long enough. All I have to say is, thank God he was found not guilty by the DA. They couldn't file any charges. Rob Manfred's a chump. He's absolutely just a dumbass, and nobody should trust him. And Trevor Bauer, sue the MLB, sue Rob Manfred himself, sue the LA Dodgers if they try and do anything to you, sue everybody into oblivion. That's always the last thing I mention. Make sure you do that. Good news for innocent people everywhere. Okay? Good news, but especially good news for Trevor Bauer. Now, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press that post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And let's go Dodgers.